Good morning, y'all. So I'm on the way to work after dealing with Lennox this morning, being a little bit whiny, but it's all good. My baby get up at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning. Just want to talk, laugh. I don't know. Shoot. And it's like, dang, you went to bed kind of late last night. Like, what are you doing up at 6 o'clock in the morning? Babies don't care. He won't let me be great. That's my bodyguard. If I'm in the shower, oh, Lennox gonna stand outside the shower, wait for me to get out. If I'm in the bathroom of any sort, he coming in there. But that's the joys of having kids. I ain't complaining. I actually woke up feeling good. I was lazy this morning. I'm not even gonna lie. But I've been feeling good. Today, it wasn't a struggle to get out of bed or anything like that. It was like, time to get up. And I think that got to do with, because of Lennox, he wasn't crying. He was in a good mood, which made me in a good mood. So I'm going to go ahead and give him that credit. But I'm on the way to work, y'all. And my drive is about 30 minutes. Yes, I drive 30 minutes to work, but guess what? It's worth it so far. I am wanting to move on to bigger and better things, such as more so like, it's not even bigger and better things. It's like, I don't want to cap myself at what I'm at right now, monetary wise anyway. And I know I could do more, and I know I can make more. But I'm a work in progress, y'all. Getting up this road. I might stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get me something for breakfast. I'm not sure yet. But in the mornings, I don't really be hungry because I don't eat breakfast, and I probably should. It's the most important meal of the day, so they say. But yeah, I should eat breakfast more. I just don't. And I'm used to not eating breakfast more, so my body be like, yeah, girl, you can eat if you want to, but I ain't really hungry. I want to go ahead and knock this shift out. It is so hot in the Carolinas. I'm in North Carolina. When I say yesterday I came to my car, it said 111 degrees, y'all. Yes, it said 111 degrees. So yes, it's hot in North Carolina. Dang, I feel like I had a long night and I didn't. Lennox wasn't even worse than last night. My big baby slept. And he too old for that. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Shoot, you want your kids to be a kid as long as possible. My big baby Trent, he slept in the bed with me and Lennox last night, but I'm thinking like, boy, you taller than me and bigger than me. 3 wild sleepers in the bed. Hey, y'all, I got to go to work in the morning. It's the weekend. Y'all about to have a good time. Mama got to go to work. And y'all sleeping all wild, kicking me and all that other stuff. Lennox was next to me last night. Well, by the time we woke up this morning, he was at the edge of the bed on the other side. That's how wild he sleeps. It's like, boy. And I got my bed on the floor because it's been too many instances where he climbed over me and fell on the floor and hurt himself. So the bed is just on the floor. But I was thinking like, boy, if this was like back in the day when I had my bed up. Well, not back in the day, but not too long ago before I took my bed down. You would have been hurt. Because you were hanging off the bed. I'm sure you would have fell. But you know how boys is. They rough. I went home yesterday. I seen them play fighting, which I had already warned my 10-year-old about, because I don't know if y'all remember this. I grew up in New Jersey. Back in the day, when I probably was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade, we had this whole assembly that was like, hey, you know, y'all shouldn't be doing wrestling moves on each other. Don't be wrestling with your little brothers, your friends and stuff like that. Because apparently, I know for sure one kid died from it. I don't know how many. But it was a thing in Jersey because it was like, yo, like, somebody died from it. Like, we don't want y'all doing it. So I told Trent, I said, you know, I really don't like y'all play fighting. which I know as a mom in my head, that's just what boys do. But it's just like, yo, I do not want my kids getting hurt, especially at the hands of each other. Come on now. I'm all for, oh yeah, making them, not making them tough, but like making them rough around the edges a little bit, you know. I'm all for it, but don't get too rough, because if mama gotta jump in it, y'all ain't gonna like it. Traffic pretty steady too, it's flowing. I'm floating on down the highway, it seemed like. I know today gonna be a good day. I looked in the mirror, and I'm gonna look right here and say, I know today gonna be a good day. You gotta speak it into existence. If you wake up and you think, oh yeah, I don't know, and da 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 da, and you're not willing to put in like even the good juju in the world and say, hey, today gonna be a good day, I don't know what to tell you. It's time to stop being a negative Nancy, if that's you. I used to be one, I know. But I'm so glad that life ain't like that no more for me. I can see the joy in life. I'm enjoying spending time with my children and my family. I'm going to cook when I get off today, y'all. It's Saturday, but I'm cooking. Because we've been doing this thing where we haven't been... Okay, let me bring it on back. So, one of our biggest bills in our household is that we eat out a lot. And it's not even, oh, we're just intentionally eating out. It just be convenient sometimes, y'all. Y'all know eating out be convenient sometimes. And so, we haven't been eating out much. And it's saving us quite a bit of money. You could save hundreds of dollars not eating out a month. Heck, some people can save thousands. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and cook tonight. I'm going to make something fun, maybe some dip or something for the kids. I might bring y'all along for that. That's when I get off. Because I know they'll like that. And I know for the week out, I got to make my famous turkey wings. And I'm not saying famous, like world famous, because it's my friend's dad's recipe. But guess what? It's fire. So, I'm going to make my turkey wings for the week out with some stuffing and something else. But yeah, it's going to be good, y'all. So, I kind of can't wait to get off. You know when you got to eat something good, it's like, I'm ready to get off. I'm ready to go. You ready to go? You ready to be cut? Yeah, I'm ready to be cut. No, not me. I need to make my money, honey. I'm not one of them people that come in for nothing. Oh, no. I drove 30 minutes. I need to, come on, come with it. Never understood when people did that. You came or drove or whatever from however long it took for you to get from point A to point B, and you want to come here and bullshit? No, no ma'am. No sir. Tati, yeah. If you know me, I'm going to get to the bag. It's easier said than done, though, because some days I be wanting to say, I don't feel like it. I really just don't. I don't feel like it. But I got to pull and push through. And I've noticed that it starts with me. So I'm going to tell y'all it starts with yourself, because if you can't pull and push yourself through, how Tom, Dick, Greg, Harry, and Alicia going to pull you through? If you don't even want to pull yourself through. I understand it's hard, but you got to want the best for yourself as well. My baby was crying when I left out this morning. Don't do that, Lennox. You know when you see me in the black, I'm going to work. Don't try to act like you don't know. And he do that all the time. Y'all try to act like you don't know. Lennox, you know. I still love you, though. And my big baby. You know how when a kid do something, but it's like they want to skip past that? Boy, you know you done pissed me off this morning. Talk about some, ooh, Mom, are you going to make me a coffee before you leave? First of all, I ain't been making you coffee before I left. So don't start on this beautiful sunny morning, because it ain't gonna happen. And then let me remind you, you already know we done had a few words this morning. So you know I wasn't gonna do it, even if I agreed to it last night. You know you opted out of that when you did what you did. But you know, kids, they oblivious. No, I didn't make that big mess and then have you clean it up, Mom, and then still want you to make me a coffee on top of it. I didn't do that, Mom. I don't know what you talk about. I know I was laying in the bed acting like nothing happened. I know. Yeah, I ain't forget. Hey, these little parenting stories, I love them. These little things I'm going through with parenting, I love it. Because I could be going through so much worse. I could be going through drama with friends or anything like that. Nah, it's just me and my kids. Learning lessons together and doing things together as well. I want to take them to do something fun this week. Again, I took my big baby on a date this past week. And it was fun. And it was much needed because before I had Lennox, me and him used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings every week and have like a little mini day. He ordered his strawberry daiquiri. I ordered my red wine. And it stopped really once I got pregnant. No, I don't even want to say once I got pregnant with Lennox, because I was still fun. It stopped once I had Lennox because I was a little overwhelmed. I had anxiety. I had postpartum. So I'm just getting back into the groove of things. And I could tell by the look on his face and how the day went, how the way he was acting, that he really enjoyed it, and I need to do that more. And I can do that more because I don't mind putting a smile on my kids' faces. That's what I'm here for. Back in the day, you know, parents used to say, I'm just supposed to make sure you clothed, fed, safe. Nah, it's more to that. If I went into parenting now thinking like that, yo, I would just be a negative Nancy regardless. If I went into parenting like that, kids is here to be loved, nurtured. Heck, sometimes your kids be the realest one on your team. I know mine is, because my big baby ain't gonna let nothing happen to me. And Lennox, yeah, he on his mama. He don't play about his mama. Y'all see me squinting. It's sunny out here. Sunny and hot. I know when I get out of work, my dash gonna say 111, 112. The highest I seen it was 117. That's what? That's height. That's what? Anyway, that shit is scorching. That's what it is. But yeah, it's these days right here that be like, oh, I can't wait to get to the fall. I lied. I know I wanted to wear the shorts and the halter tops and stuff like that, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I didn't know. I kind of want to go on a little date night tonight, which it would be a moneyless date night. It's to karaoke and it's free, but I haven't even been drinking, so I wouldn't even spend no money. I would be there just having fun with my man, and he doesn't really drink, so, well, I can't even say he's a drinker at all. It's few and far in between if he drinks. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the day brings. Which I already know it's gonna be a good day. Shoot, this light right here that I'm coming up on. Story time. Alright. This light right here. I seen a man. Ooh, I did not mean to laugh. I seen a man get really hurt at this light. His motorcycle was faulty. I was behind him the whole time, and I was wondering, like, what's wrong with his motorcycle? Because he would go fast, then it would like slow down, then it would go fast. Like, it was just really faulty, and then it was kind of like rocking from side to side. And I noticed when we got to this light, he couldn't stop, and he didn't stop. And the person oncoming was turning and turned right into him. But I know that it's easier said than done, but part of that was the bike, the guy not paying attention, you know, whenever he was turning, because he was right in front of him. So it was, you know, you could be down at your phone, but it's a reflex to turn sometimes when you in the turning lane. If you know, you know. But that was sad. I was on the way to work. I mean, I stopped on the side of the road, see what I could do. It was a bunch of people out there. I had no idea about the severity of the situation until I got out my car and walked around, and I seen the bottom of his leg and foot in the side of his boot on the side of the road, and that made me damn near hysterical. I didn't really want to go to work after that. I called my mom, called my boyfriend. I was just like so upset, but I did actually push through, and that was not almost 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah, maybe a year and a half ago. So hopefully, you know, everything worked out. Maybe they were able to put it back on. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but that was sad, traumatizing for that moment. Heck, it is traumatizing. Every time I come to that intersection, I'm looking. I'm not trying to look. I'm not trying to run nobody up. I ain't trying to be ran over. So I don't play about that intersection. But I think that's in North Carolina. Well, that's anywhere. But in North Carolina, we have a lot of people. It hits home with car accidents here, because it be people you know that be like dying in car accidents and stuff. Knock on wood. Like, it's not like foreign, like for you know the guy at the store. He had ended up, he got into a car accident. He died. Word, dude, we talk to every day. It's stuff like that. It's kind of like that's a little weird. Not weird, but it's a little. It makes you think, like, wow. Like, because growing up, you would think, all right, old age, you know, diabetes, or whatever you think might be your demise. You don't really think, oh, a car accident. So, thank you, God, for protecting me on these highways and byways every single day. I've been working 30 minutes from work, 30 minutes from work, 30 minutes from home, just about my whole life that I've been working. And I've been working since I was 19. And I'm 32 now. So thank you, Lord. I've always kind of worked away from home. I always worked away from home. But my job is near the highway, and it brings us much business. So I cannot be upset at that. And to be so totally honest, my job is not hard at all. It's just, I feel like I've been feeling lately, you cap out at a certain amount. And you do, excuse me, I'm a waitress. AKA, on that resume, food specialist, baby. I'm a food specialist. Alright. So, I feel like you kind of like cap out a little bit. It's like, oh, I'm making this much, but every Saturday it's around that same amount. So it's like, it's not really changing much, which I'm not complaining, because I'm grateful for everything that I'm receiving, getting, and everything, because you don't have to tip, and people do, and I'm grateful that they do, because there's a lot of people who don't. And So I'm grateful. It's just, I need more. I got 2 kids, y'all. I got 2 babies. And I want the best for them. And I want my kids to see the world. I want my kids to be well-rounded. I want my kids to know how to speak. I want my kids to be respectful. I want my kids to be able to show their emotions. I want my kids to be kids for now. I don't want to rush them. I want to be home more with my kids. So it's just all those factors in the world we live in now. Yeah. I gotta expand my horizons. But I'm not gonna forget where I came from though. But yeah, y'all, I'm almost at the work job. So I will definitely be picking this back up later, and we'll talk some more.